Olivia Blake.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. We're debating support for businesses and individuals through the COVID crisis. So I wanted to tell you a story about one of my constituents, a recently self-employed person called Peter. He started trading in 2019, so he can't claim on the Self-Employment Income Support Scheme. He also can't claim universal credit because his wife earns just a little too much, but not enough to cover all the bills. His life has been turned upside down and he has been forced to borrow money from friends and family. Desperately looking for help, he telephoned HMRC and they simply said, "I'm sorry, that's just the way it is." Madam Deputy Speaker, the way it is isn't good enough. Peter is just one of 3 million people and more that the government has failed to support in the public health crisis. In my constituency, that inaction is hitting young people hardest. It's young people who are disproportionately on the low pay, insecure, 0-hour jobs that were the first to go when the crisis hit. Last year, the number of people claiming unemployment-related benefits in Sheffield increased by 158%. For 16 to 24-year-olds, it increased by a staggering 300. Many were made redundant because the government told employers that the furlough scheme would stop on the 31st of October or change. The mixed messages of the last year have not been business friendly. In many cases, they have been business ending, with sectors like small brewers seeing 2 breweries close a week and changes to the small brewers relief looming. Ministers were dragged kicking and screaming into extending the furlough scheme, but I wonder how many of those unemployed would have kept their jobs if the government had communicated this decision sooner. And now, like Groundhog Day, we're going through the same process. The Chancellor was too slow to act before, and we ended up with record redundancies. With 4.6 million people still furloughed, he's in danger of doing it all over again. Rather than wait a month and put those jobs at risk, workers need guarantees next week that they will continue to receive support. Time after time, government have refused to learn the lessons of the last year. The Chancellor must close the gaps in support systems and provide the clarity workers and business owners alike urgently need to plan ahead. The mistakes of the previous year need to be fixed so that no one is left behind. Our recovery depends on it.